What up? It's the Not Your Homies podcast, episode 3 with you guys, Dev, Trev, and Leo. If you like what you hear, go ahead and click that like, subscribe button. Give us a follow. Tell your friends, your mama, your side chick, cats, snakes, chickens, ducks to go ahead and give us a listen too. If you don't like what you hear, there's at least a couple decent song clips you can listen to. You just gotta hear us talk to get to it. So you're stuck with us either way. So let's go.
Oh, it can't be. Good music, my Grammy family. Used to bump the demo up out of the Camry. Now I'm hopping out the limo or either the Lamby. But you niggas gon' get into you get to Miami.
Hello. Hello.
Hit that do re mi fa sol ti.
I gotta test my mic, bro. What you mean?
Do re mi la sol fa ti do.
I gotta test my mic. I mean, it is what it is. All right, it's recording.
Hit that recorder. Hot cross buns. I had niggas on their toes with hot cross buns.
I did used to play. You know, I used to be in band when I was young.
In band too.
That's why.
I don't know if I ever told y'all that.
That's why y'all ain't get no pussy.
I was in band till 10th grade.
Oh no, you went way further than me. Yeah. I stopped in like 7th grade, I think, or 8th grade.
What'd you play?
I played saxophone.
I played it.
Okay.
You said what?
You stuck with that?
Yeah,
the whole time,
I played saxophone all the way through.
Are you good at it?
I was good at it. I could probably still play Barry a little bit, but I don't. It's just cloudy, so I don't really think I can play.
Boy, get a sax start.
Nah.
Setting some moods, boy. Played at my wedding. And now, everybody to the center stage with some soft and contemporary jazz. Devin Dorsey.
My man has some greasy ass curls.
Oh man, yeah, my
Jerry curl.
Nah,
drip.
I don't have no Jerry curl drip. My hair coming along real nice, just like I thought it would.
just like I
thought it would, bro. This shit crazy.
I need to know what you're gonna do.
I'm nothing.
I refuse to believe that you're just gonna have a giant curl hawk forever.
It's not even a curl hawk. It's like it's just the top of my hair is curling. Like it's literally just gonna be curls. That's all I'm doing is curls. I'm not doing it.
No homo. I like it better like that.
I'm not doing anything with it. It's literally just curls. Like everybody didn't like that shit at first because like when you grow your hair, you gotta go through an ugly phase. So
the ugly phase.
I went through an ugly phase. I did my whole thing, and then now like my hair is like getting a little longer. It's starting to hang in the back, so it kind of looks like I have a mohawk, but it's not even a mohawk. My hair is literally like at the crown, like
the Kelly Oubre.
Nah, Kelly Oubre has a mohawk. Kelly Oubre has a mohawk, and you know Odell got a mohawk, but mine's is literally to the top of my crown. Like the whole back of my head is shaved.
Mute your phone.
Yeah, I did. So the whole back of my head is shaved, so it's like there's nothing there. But it has an illusion because my hair is hanging, so it looks like I have that shit.
The hair got mirages.
Got to look.
That bit's so mystical.
When that jump start growing though, I might get like a little pineapple thing going around. You know, I don't know. I mean.
You get compliments on it on the street.
Shit crazy, bro. People be coming up to me like, yo. So, like, you know, obviously you get like, oh, you look like The Weeknd. You know, people like, oh, The Weeknd. Or I get, it's like.
People tell you.
Like, they'll just, like, you know, reference that. Don't say I look like The Weeknd, but, you know, Weeknd hair. You got that crazy hair. I was at a bar, though, and, like, people would just be like, yo, can I touch your hair? Or, like, bro, how you get your hair like that? That shit is crazy. It's like, yeah, this shit is crazy. I'm hella jelly. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I just grow that shit. Honestly, just grow that shit, put some diva curl in it, wash it like once a week, and then let it do what it do for the rest of the week.
All my life, there's only been one certain type of person that asked to touch my hair. I'm not gonna get into any racial profiling.
Yeah, it's definitely white girls for sure.
One type of people that want to know what my hair. It's softer than I thought. What you think it felt like, bitch?
Yeah.
Oppression? Like, goddamn.
Oh man.
Oh, it's softer than I thought. Oh, then in the stories.
I mean, yeah, man. I don't even know, like.
God almighty.
Like
Yeah, that's a good problem to have. Yeah, I could barely grow mine anymore.
Shit, yeah, I mean, a lot of y'all, and what's crazy too is like my hair, nothing's doing, like, I'm not getting that old age, bro. Like that shit with the hair, I don't know what the fuck that is. It seems like I keep on growing more hair, let alone losing hair. Like
chair shit,
bro. Like you know when they said well yeah, chair shit, y'all shit's done. So y'all shit's done. Nah, but like, you know, people were telling me like, yo, like, you know, you be starting to lose your, cause I be thinking about it, I was like, yo, why haven't I lost like hair yet? Like somewhere.
I'm riding that shit till the wheels fall off. But I'm saying, like,
why haven't I lost hair yet? Because like I'm growing my hair so late, and then, you know, it's looking like my hair looks the same like when I was fucking younger. So I'm just like, when is my hair gonna? Yeah, I'm saying, when is my hair gonna go? But I looked at my dad. My dad, he's only balding from the back. His hairline is.
It doesn't. It is based on your mom's dad.
My mom's dad. Oh, Uncle Kel, fucking Kuya Tally, yeah, that nigga shit. Woo.
If he has hair,
oh yeah, Kuya Tally good. So Inkum Kintum's good too. Yeah, we straight. That nigga got a whole head of gray hair. I'm good. Why is it from your mom's dad?
It's just the way genetics work.
Is that like factual or? Like, is that just like a urban myth?
No, I knew it. No,
like I've heard it, and I've always like gone by it too. But still, like,
no,
that's like saying your dick size is like from your pinky to your thumb or some shit, and you pull that shit out.
No, that's stupid.
Or your the bottom of your palm to your middle. I've heard like every finger.
I believe I've always known it was something like that. I remember from school, but someone specifically told me this the other day, so I'm gonna believe them on it.
So how'd y'all feel about the Donald Glover Childish Gambino video?
Oh yeah, tell me what you thought, Dorsey, because I didn't watch the video. I don't know if you dropped the video.
You haven't watched the video, bro? You need to watch the video.
No, bro, I've watched the video. I haven't watched your video.
Oh no, so I mean, it was a wake up call. It wasn't trending in America, as you know, people want to get smart and say it was trending. It wasn't trending in America at first. The live SNL performance was trending in America, but it was trending everywhere else in America. So
I loved
America
it.
Didn't want to put it all on blast, which is funny as hell.
I didn't know how big it got because I heard it that more. You remember?
Yeah, you didn't hit me up till like Tuesday.
Yeah, it got hella buzz. Like,
so I watched it the morning that it had came out, but I wasn't on social media, so like I didn't know that the whole world liked it.
Yeah, they was talking.
Shit was dope though.
Yeah. And it was like those things you had to watch it over and over and over again to like see different stuff. And then like I heard like, oh, watch it without the music on. And then you see different stuff. I was like, damn, they right. And I just saw like all the kinds of, and then like obviously the people's that pointed stuff out, like what everything meant. That was really what was interesting. Everything had a reason.
Yeah, basically.
And it's great. And it was crazy because like how the shock value of it is like poking fun at how we don't take the issues that it's referencing seriously anymore, because all the stuff that happens, like with the choir getting sprayed up by the AR, like he just walks away from it and nothing happens. Like
basically, it was just he was trying to just deter everything that was going on in the background. You just see him dancing,
right? You're distracting from what's going on,
which is true because I wasn't paying attention to the background. Like, I mean, there was a couple things I was paying attention to the background, but for the whole video, like, I was mostly listening to because I listened to it for the first time, so I wasn't really like watching the video. I was listening to the track.
Right, you were doing your reaction. Yeah, you were doing your reaction.
So what people were getting on me like, oh, this is the only thing I hate about when we do like this, like the reviews thing. Like, people listen to songs 20 times and then they'll try to come like they Einstein on your videos and try to explain some shit when they already know they saw it 20 times. And I'm like, yo, this is my first time.
Your reactions are from the first
time watching it, and what I'm like taking off.
That's the whole
like the whole point of it.
The reason for it, yeah.
So I'm taking it in, and I'm just listening to it from a music standpoint. Because if I didn't watch the video, then I wouldn't have even known that went out. So basically, I'm just giving it to from a musical standpoint on how the song is. Still a good song from a music standpoint, but
Oh yeah, great
But,
song.
like, yeah, when it comes to the actual video, I watched the video, and that's what I took from the first time of the video. I mean, I think I got most of it, but there was some other stuff that went down, went over my head, and people were just like, bro, some people on the internet.
Well, yeah, but you have to watch it more than once. You have to.
Some people, like, it's wild how they just want to win. People just want to get their opinion across and be right. Shit is funny as hell. So I'm just like,
yeah, I'm gonna come for your job, Miami.
Like, whatever, man. Like,
I'm just glad my man's finally getting his shine. I know he got some shine with Redbone, so he's just now starting to get. What do you mean,
bro? He's been getting his shine, bro. What are you talking about?
Not like this, though. This is gonna step it up.
Y'all don't understand, bro. Childish Gambino, in terms of popularity, his sales probably still not gonna be as good as a Kanye or a Drake, or his sales.
Right. That's where I think this is gonna go. This is gonna get to that.
His popularity has already been there. Like when he made Because of the Internet, like that album sales wise didn't do that great. From a popularity standpoint, that's where he took off. Like literally millions of people love Childish Gambino from that album, from 3005.
And I think this is gonna make it more mainstream. Yeah, I think you're right, Dev, but I'm saying, like, I think this is going to reach a whole different audience, because now people who had no idea who he was before are going to listen to him that weren't going to get that view, because now this was on every news station, because the internet wasn't on all this stuff.
But you're saying, though, like, when you say big level, like, who are you comparing big level to?
I'm just saying he could be more of a household name than he was already.
But I'm saying, like, compared to who, though? Like, what's your comparison of a household name, like, right now? Because I don't think he'll be a J. Cole. I don't think he'll be a Drake. I don't think he'll be Kendrick. I don't think he'll be, like, it's just...
Depending on how the album is, man, he could get up there. I'm not saying he's as good as those or better than those.
I'm not even saying, like, quality-wise. I'm just saying, like, just him. He won't be there. Like, it won't be as much buzz as that. Like, the sales won't show. Like, his name is there. His sales won't show. Like, when his album comes out, like, whatever album comes out, the sales won't show.
The video had like 13 or 15,000.
Oh, for sure. That video's gonna get, like, I'm Not a Racist had a, like, crazy amount of views. Like when Joyner Lucas did it. And Joyner Lucas having a great 2018, but he's still not gonna be up there with the names of J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Eminem's. Like, I'm saying those names are those names that sell. One video is not gonna get you to sell. Like, it's not. Like. And the thing is, we don't know we don't know when Childish Gambino's album's gonna actually drop. Like, Kanye's doing all his bullshit and his album drops next month. Like, if Childish does this and then his album drops in 6 months, irrelevant. Like, it's not gonna do anything. People are gonna forget about Childish Gambino, and the thing is, people are gonna forget about this in 4 months, in 3 months tops. I gave 4 months being nice. People are gonna forget about this song.
Everyone.
That's about 10 years in Twitter time. Yeah,
in 3 months.
You said everyone? No. And that's lies. Not everyone.
Bro, nothing is lasting that long.
Bro, Drake's been lasting for like 3 years, bro. I think Views is still on the Billboard.
No, you were talking about the video, and that's what he was referencing.
Right. I just
no one's gonna remember that video
as a topic. Like, no topic stays.
Oh, okay. So if you want to go from video standpoint, Despacito was relevant for a year.
Yeah, I guess, but that's a pop song. I'm talking about hip hop.
Okay, let's see. Hip hop song that was relevant for a long time. Trying to think.
Bad and Bougie.
Yeah. Bad and Bougie.
Black Beatles.
I don't know about Black Beatles. I mean, at least for me.
Bro, they had that whole meme for the whole year.
You're right. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Memes literally carry videos. Like, so Drake, Hotline Bling. The Hotline Bling is still hot. People still make memes off Hotline Bling. That shit still is fire. Like,
that shit still is fire.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, people are going to forget about this video because, he is Childish Gambino. But the thing is, Childish Gambino just has great fans. Like, he has fans that stick to him. And he has millions of them motherfuckers. Like... So, when it comes to popularity, yes, Childish Gambino. Like, I want to say somebody else who's like somebody else that has power, household name. Frank Ocean is somebody that has power. Bitch, Frank Ocean drops an album, the world stops. Like, Frank Ocean drops a song. What? Please. Frank.
No, I'm just saying I think Frank and Childish have the same kind of loyalty, of their fan loyalty, where what you're saying is I could put Frank and Childish in the same breath, because if you're thinking about it now, we're gonna put them like, say we're just talking about music festival popularity. They both headline music festivals, which basically mirrors your popularity with the masses or with the charts or with anything. Childish just got named to headline Austin City Limits, which is a huge festival, probably top 3 or 4, but underneath Coachella and like Bonnaroo.
But you're talking about sales though, like you're talking about festival headlines. I'm talking about overall as a artist. Like you're not even talking about album sales. Frank outsells Childish Gambino by a milestone. He outsells Childish Gambino. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, not everybody goes to a festival. Like, I understand that's a big thing. You know, tours where you get all your money. Festivals now, you know, that's where you get money as well. I'm just talking about as a you said household name, someone like Drake, someone like, you know, Eminem, you know, the Kendricks.
I don't think Frank is as big as those people.
Oh, you need to look. I'm around music 24/7. I do this thing on the internet.
I get that.
This man Frank Ocean, when Blonde and Endless dropped.
I love Frank.
I understand you love Frank, but what I'm telling you is when Blonde and Endless dropped, this man Frank Ocean was the topic for 5 months straight. He was still talked about. Frank Ocean is still talked about. Like when we're getting more music from Frank. When Frank dropped that Moonlight recreation, or you know, he did the remix to it, that shit literally blew up.
Right.
Like people were just going.
But that's yours, like your circle of your social media. But I'm not saying
that's not my circle. Well, no, that's not my circle. That's all reviewers. That's all critiques. Like
right. All review. You're thinking, yeah, yours. That's your circle.
No. You're saying we're talking about big review. I'm not talking about like small reviewers like me. I'm talking about big reviewers, big critiquers, that. Genius, all that. Like they were literally on Frank. When Frank Ocean drops something, that name stops everything. It stops time. When Childish Gambino drops his album, it's not stopping anything. Like
the only thing I disagree with you on is that the world stops when the album drops. I don't think
when Blonde dropped and Frank Ocean came back, the world stopped.
I feel what you're saying, but I don't think.
Okay, my bad. When I say the world stopped, I'm literally saying the music world stopped. Like it stopped. The music, not the world. Like, because obviously my mom's not listening to Frank Ocean.
No, I mean, but there's certain artists where the world stops when they.
Correct. Like Drake's album. When the Drake album dropped, the world will be tuned in. When Kanye West's album dropped, the world will be tuned in.
I agree.
When Childish Gambino's album dropped,
I agree, but I don't think Frank is
when Childish Gambino dropped, his album will not be. No one's sleeping. Like everybody's like gonna listen to it on their own time. It's not gonna be no crazy buzz. Frank Ocean is literally up there. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Like he's up there. Like his next project will literally be the same thing that happened when he dropped Blonde.
I feel you. All I'm saying is I don't think the world stops.
I mean, in the reviewer world, yes, but
in the music world, not when I say reviewer world, like you're thinking of just like me. There's literally people.
No, I'm not. Like I know what you're talking about, but I'm saying
how is that not relevant when you got MTV, you got BET, you literally got all these reviewers, critiquers that are coming. They're coming at your album,
right?
Like BET is not coming at Gambino. They didn't come at Gambino actually. Black Twitter just.
But so that's part of what I'm saying is like wait, because this video starts the buzz to make that next step for Gambino.
I will say it like this: if he doesn't drop his album in the next month, then his album won't do anything.
And that sounds that could be right. So we'll see.
Like, if he doesn't drop his album in the next month,
the second song that he performed on Saturday Night Live sounded great too.
If he would drop his album like literally like in 2 weeks, I think the album would take off. If he doesn't drop his album within a month, it's not gonna take off. Like it's just not gonna do numbers. For me.
But we'll revisit it like when it comes out like 6 months.
And he'll be dumb as hell to drop his album next month. First of all, like that'd be a mistake.
Yeah, with everything coming out,
that'd be the biggest mistake he could do.
That'd be the last thing you'd review. Is what you're saying?
Well, it would be the last thing.
Out of everything that's coming out in that in June.
But also it wouldn't be the last thing because like, you know, they're not going to drop on the same day. I'm pretty sure Kanye and Drake album not going to drop on the same Friday. All the albums are going to come out on Friday.
No, Drake's at the end and then Nas is first, Kanye, Kid Cudi and Kanye, and then
so Gambino could drop. Tiana Taylor drops one. He could drop
Taylor's
one on the third week of June. What I'm saying is,
Pusha T.
That's Kid Cudi. That's Kid Cudi and Kanye.
Okay, well, second week then.
Oh, Pusha T.
Pusha T's like first week, I think.
Yeah, Nas is the last week of
this month.
No, Nas is the last week in. Oh wait, you might be right.
I don't know when
it goes. It's Nas and Pusha T are back to back. Then Kanye. Then Kanye then Kanye, Kid Cudi. Then Old Girl.
I'm just saying, like I said, if he drops his album next month, then that shit's just gonna get blown in the wind. It's gonna get blown in the wind. Like,
oh yeah, if he does that, yeah, that'd be stupid. That would be stupid.
Hope it's fire. Fuck.
If he did the week after,
who else is another? Okay, here's another name that's like on par. The Weeknd. The Weeknd drops an album, like the world stops. Like
the Weeknd,
Taylor Swift drops an album, the world stops.
Superstar.
The world stops. If Taylor Swift drops an album, like the world stops.
I agree with that.
And the Weeknd headlines like the same the festivals that like
correct, but I'm not talking.
Childish Gambino is headlining. He's holding the same weight.
Headlining ain't doing you nothing. You can say headlining all you want, but you gotta sell albums to be considered top.
So that's how you get that spot, is because you sell, because people sell out.
So you're saying Childish Gambino is only getting this because he's selling out albums, but he's not selling out albums.
No, I'm saying it's because of the popularity, like his ability to get the views and the fans, because the reason they put these people in the headliner spot is because they know people are going to go off that name. Just like how Beyonce just had Coachella tickets selling for over $1,000. It's the same reason. Just because you have those names on that headliner is the reason people are going to go. So you have.
Go ahead.
So because you have.
The performance look crazy.
That shit was lit, but. Because you have Childish Gambino in that headline, that's the reason people are gonna fucking go. Like, I just talked to Leo about it. We've been talking about it, trying to go to this Austin City Limits now, because we were like, oh, we'll go see Childish Gambino in Atlanta, but now we can go to Austin City Limits and we can see Childish Gambino and a whole bunch of other people.
Okay, so what I'm saying is though, since he's headlining these festivals, it's equal. It's equaling to his album sales. That's what you're saying, right?
No.
Okay, so that's what I'm getting at, right?
It's your but it's your popularity. You're saying they're not popular.
I didn't say that. I said earlier, 5 minutes ago, I said that Childish Gambino is popular among the masses. He has a big, strong following. I'm just saying, he's not a household name. No, he's not a household name.
And that's what.
I don't think Childish Gambino is a household name, but Donald Glover as an entity.
Correct. Because Donald Glover does everything. That's a good point. He does movies. He does everything. He has a show. Like, he's gonna be in Star Wars. Like okay. So now we add that into the mix. That's why he's popular.
Is he right? So now, okay, I didn't even think about that. So now that's probably what helps him more than why his album set. He has everything else where he's like that Jamie Foxx type, where he does a little bit of everything. That he's such a big. Now he's a big superstar just off of his name, his real name.
Basically, if you want to know, Childish Gambino started as an artist, because I wouldn't say he's a rapper. He started as an artist. Then he started taking off on his, because he was already doing, before that he was doing Saturday Night Live or whatever. And then now he's taking off on his his acting career. His acting career is what's making his music become more relevant. But as a music artist, he is still not a household name. As Donald Glover, yes.
Okay. I'm
Jamie Foxx wasn't a household name. He had a fire album, but he's not a household name.
Yeah.
But Jamie Foxx was in all these movies after. But Jamie Foxx was a musician first before he was an actor. That's what people don't know.
No, he wasn't.
Like he did he did it in Living Color, but he did music back in the day.
Yeah, and that's what was first.
No, he did his music first, but his music didn't take off. Like, watch a Jamie Foxx interview. He did the music first. His music didn't take off. He went on In Living Color. Then started doing that in Living Color, did the whole thing, and then he went back to his music because his career took off. So now we can say that the Donald Glover name is really what's helping his popularity. Because the internet still did good for his popularity. Like 3005, everybody loves that song. Like, it was a pop song. It was all over radio hit. Everybody loved that album. Everybody loved the song. Everybody loved Childish Gambino from that point. Then he did the Donald Glover thing, and then it kind of came together because he said, I don't want to be called Childish no more. I want to be called Donald Glover. And then now it is what it is. Now he's he's putting both entities together, and now he's just this dude that has an Emmy, that has a Grammy, and and he's working on his other two.
Hey, what was the song that popped from his first album?
From what? The first album, or from because of the internet?
From Camp. Camp was his first album.
Camp was a
Bonfire.
mixtape though.
Bonfire, that's what it was.
Camp was a mixtape.
Oh well, he made it
Because of the Internet is the album. Is
Yeah, that was his
Because
first
of the Internet
album.
is his actual first album.
Camp, yeah.
Mixtape.
Camp was
a
a
mixtape.
a mixtape.
So you can't count Camp as his first. Well, I mean, that's what everybody knew him, but
That's the same thing. Like you could say, like House of Balloons and all that. It was weekends, but they were mixtapes. But then he turned into an album.
Turned
into an album.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like he made it a debut album. Like, I don't remember Childish Gambino making that an actual
Y'all sure
album.
though? Yes. I just looked it up, and everything says it's his debut album.
He might have changed it because I thought when I got that shit off Hot New Hip Hop for free.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was now. This Camp is around when I got into him. I don't think I listened.
Yeah,
to it.
Bonfire was the first song I ever heard from him.
I had some random dude in high school put me on back before he even had a number. He just sent me this random video.
What about Dev? What do you think about this? Me and Leo were having this argument. Would 50K?
Oh, hold on.
For
Put it in proper context though.
Okay, so I'm possibly getting into a new job where I'm gonna do a whole different career path, and I have to go to basically I have to sign up for 5 more years in my current job situation, and I'll get a $50,000 bonus at the end of when I finish the training for this job. And Leo's argument was, you're basically signing your soul away for 5 more years for the cash, and it's like you're taking your freedom away again. And when I was about to get out and be able to be in the civilian side, so he was like, oh, you won't be able to smoke weed or anything. And I was like, for 50K, I'll stop smoking weed for 5 years. And he was like, I couldn't do it.
Hold on. Say it right. I said as a civilian, meaning with no link to my job, I wouldn't do it.
What is that? What is the difference?
I mean, if it's linked to getting money, then obviously I would do it. I'll go 5 years but I'm saying if as a civilian, meaning.
No, yeah. If your job right now told you 5 years, we're gonna test you every day, you can't smoke, would you do it for 50K?
That was my whole point.
All right.
So you said what now with the smoking thing?
If
Say it
it
again?
wasn't linked to my job in any way though, like if someone just came up to me and was like, hey, if you do this for 5 years, I'll give you 50K, I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm straight.
Even for that, I would do it. If somebody offered me off the street 50K to not smoke, I'd be like, I'll give you a test every morning when I wake up.
50K over 5 years. So
yes,
you get 10K
easy.
a year. No, I'm not doing that. That's not worth it.
What about you, Dev?
What was it again? Say it again.
So if you like, if somebody just if I said, Dev, I don't want you to smoke for 5 years, I'm gonna give you 50K, but I'm gonna piss test you every day. Would you not smoke?
Just for
Or would you
50K?
just
50K over.
Oh yeah, I would do it.
5
You know, I don't smoke now, so I mean, it's not nothing to me.
Right. I mean, we can have this discussion with y'all.
Yeah, like it'd be easy for me. Like, so that's something you gotta ask with.
Yeah, that'd be real.
You know.
As
Yeah.
a pothead. I mean, okay, but whatever your favorite thing to do is in this world, like you couldn't fuck for 5 years.
Oh whoa, for 50K?
over 5
What?
Yeah,
Suck a nigga balls.
for 50K.
Crazy,
For
bro.
50K, you can masturbate. You can masturbate,
No,
but you can't fuck.
See, you see my point?
no, bro, hell no. Yeah, you say shit all you want, nigga. 5 years a long ass time, bro.
No, I'm thinking.
I
I'm
ain't think
thinking.
about
I'm thinking.
shit.
I'm like, damn, bro. Oh man, about like year. What year you start to like crumble?
The third month, I'm starting to crumble.
Third fucking week, I'm crumbling, nigga. What the fuck?
God damn. What's your longest drought after you lost your virginity? What's the
So,
longest
10
drought you
months.
ever had?
Does head count?
Jesus. No, like yeah. What? Another human did not
6
touch your
months?
body. What about you, Lee?
I don't know. I can't remember that far back.
Oh wow, I'm really.
I'm not saying that it was something crazy. I'm just saying that's like another life. I don't remember.
Bro, I had like a 2-year dry.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
2 years.
Like not on purpose.
Yeah, not on purpose.
Yeah, feel you, bro.
That I mean, remember that was it was a rough time growing up before I became the man I am.
Speaking of man, you came, bro. I saw Frog the other day. She said she still got your chain. Just had to let you know that, bro. She said she still got your Thailand chain. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
I be at the bar playing darts, bro. She be there, bro, every time too. Like, tell Trev I got her. Tell Trev I got his Thailand chain. I'm like, word. Word. I got you, girl. I will call him right now. Oh man, I'm dead.
Has your chain, Trev?
What?
Someone
Yeah,
has your
frog
chain.
legs.
I left it at her house.
Oh damn. Hopefully she don't listen to the
Oh,
podcast. Cause I said chain and frog legs. Toast. Barbecue chicken. Oh
man. Whatever. It's my life. But yeah, 2 years, man. It was right after I went away. 2 years, like so a year in school, and then a year
in Utah.
Yeah, and then a year in Utah.
I feel like that's passable. I can't even picture like wanting to have sex with someone in Utah. Oh.
Shit, I was trying too. But then after I broke that spell, never had a problem again.
I mean,
Oh shit! I hope you shouldn't be having that long of a drought.
Well, Korea there was like a little one for the beginning of when I got to Korea, but then it kind of broke off.
You used to hit the Korean brothels, bro.
Nah, bro. Me personally, like everywhere I've been in this world, like Japan, Thailand, Korea, all the like prostitutes do not like do it for me. I don't like them. I don't want to like. You hear about it like where people go and they do their things with prostitutes and shit, and like it's so easy. Like it is literally the easiest thing you could do. And like whenever you'll be walking in the street and they just come and just grab your arm and be like, "Hey, come with me, $20, whatever you want, do whatever you want to me." And I'll be like,
long time.
No, exact, bro. Just like Full Metal Jacket, they'd be doing the whole fucking spiel. Like, me so horny, like just like fuck me, please. And I'm like, no, bro. And they're like, they'll hold onto your arm and like latch on, and like I had to pry this girl's fingers off of me. There's only one time I was in Japan. And the prostitute was mad cute, and she was like, I was walking home from the bar, and she was like, "Hey, where you going? Like, can I go with you, or can we go where I'm going?" And I'm like, damn, I'm like, you are fucking bad as hell, and I'm really mad I'm telling you this, but no. And I was like, I can't do this.
Bank of America app real quick and realized he couldn't afford that service that night.
Bitch, I was floating too, but I was like, nope, I can't do it. And I made her get off me. I told her I was walking by the police station, and she let go.
What? Wait, do what? You walked out the police station?
I said I was telling her I was walking by the police station, and she let me go.
I was like, what the fuck? Would I do what? Suck you long time from Thailand? Hell no. The fuck? You crazy, bro? Nah. She gotta come out of mansion for me to fuck her, bro. Like, no. You from the slums at that point, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's not like it's escorts that you see at like Hard Rock like, waiting for you at the middle bar.
These like the bottom of the barrels, bro. Like I'm talking about
why, like when I saw the cute one, I was like, oh shit.
Sometimes you could just be like, you could look at your homeboy and be like, hey, you ever been to Thailand? Yeah, that could probably be Eskimo brother at that point. Like
yucky.
You would never even know too.
Yucky on the sucky.
Bro, that girl could be you could be Eskimo brother with your dad. If your dad ever went to Thailand, bro. Like, think about that shit like that, bro. like your dad said, oh, I went to Thailand like, 20 years ago. Okay.
And she'll be right there on the same corner when you get back.
37 at that point, 38. You like, damn, she look kind of good. Oh yeah, Encarnacion. Yeah, I remember you 20 years ago.
Good lord.
Nah, bros. Fuck that.
That shit don't do it. That, man, strip clubs. I can't do strip clubs. I don't like that
It
shit.
gotta be like, it gotta be like, you do some shit like that, and like, it gotta be like a high class place, bro. You gotta be at some mansion park. Like, you ever seen Tokyo? Remember Tokyo Drift? And how they went down? They went down to that room with Han, and then Han had all. Yeah, it gotta be some shit like that. Like,
Right.
It gotta be some shit like that. Some upscale shit.
Nah, bro. In Thailand, it's all
That
dance
shit
go.
crazy.
I was in
Just
like,
hitting other tourists, bro. Like,
yeah, I was in Gotham when I was fucking in that shit.
oh man,
That shit was bad. I mean, it's dope. It's a dope city. Like we went to the ping pong show. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen. So, if you ever get a chance to go to Thailand, you'll see it. Like whenever you're in the street, it's like it'll be one dude just standing by himself, and he'll have like a laminated piece of paper, and he'll be like, the paper will just say ping pong show, and it'll have a bunch of pictures, and he'll be like, hey, do you want to go to this show? And we'll be like, no, like we're good. And then if you say no, that's when he pulls you over to the side and he like hides it and he like flips it over, and then you just see fucking pussies and motherfucking like, I don't know, like goats and dogs and shit like coming out, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? And he's like, for however much he asked for, he's like, you go to the ping pong show. And we're like, okay. So I was with this girl from Tampa. She like asked me to like go with her, so I just went, and we went together. She wanted to go because she was just wild like that. So we paid the dude. All of a sudden, a scooter came and picked us up out of nowhere. And he's like, it's not on this street. You got to ride. And we're like, bro, I'm gonna get fucking killed and put on the black market. My fucking liver and shit.
That I have to get picked up by scooter in.
So they picked us up. We drove out like off the strip, and we get dropped off. And then there's like a bunch of the carts are out there too, like parked. So if they're like, walk in and take a right, and this dark ass room, and open the door. And we open the door, and it's like a nightclub, and all that's in that bitch is a bar on one side, and like a pole and a light on the pole, so you can see what's going on the pole. And they're like, here, you get a free drink and go sit down in front of the pole. And we're like, all right. So we go sit, and then they're like, all right, the show's gonna start. So show starts. Old girl walks out, and she's got like a bikini on, and she like just is like showing like she has nothing in her hands, like a magician would. And basically she just puts a dartboard on top of the pole, like hangs it from the pole. This bitch squatted on the ground, lifted her legs up, and shot a fucking dart and made it hit on the board, and it stuck out of her vagina.
I hope you tipped her well.
He said tipped her well.
That shit. You remember when Madden used to have the fucking cannon for the quarterback icon, and you could hear a cannon blast? That's what that shit sounded like when you used to throw the deep ball to Calvin Johnson with Matt Stafford, and it would go toosh toosh. That's what that shit sounded like coming out of her pussy. Then,
wait, hold on, she shot it with her pussy?
Yes, bro. The dart was in her vagina.
Wait, what?
Yes, the darts were in her vagina.
That's crazy.
And she didn't even hit the bullseye, but I wasn't even mad because it stuck onto the dartboard. That's how fast that shit was pulling out.
Oh no, I hope you better have left her like a 20 for that.
So then she leaves. She leaves. She leaves, and another one comes out. This one has a Coke bottle in her hand, and she's showing that it's empty, pouring it out. There's nothing in it. Drops her drawers, squats down, and pours Coke out of her vagina and fills up the bottle.
What?
This nigga lying, dog. I don't care what he say.
Dog, I'm not lying. How could I make this up? You could ask the girl I went with. So, and you know who it is. So we went, and then so the girl fills up the Coke bottle, and she was pretending to ask anybody if they wanted a sip. I almost threw the fuck up. Anyways, she leaves. Another one comes out. This one just laid up, and she arched her back, her hips up, so her pussy was basically facing straight up, and she just had 6 or 7 ping pong balls in her hand, just put them in and just kept shooting them up in the air. Poof, poof, poof. like looking like Kirby when he's spitting shit out. And then she leaves. She leaves. The last one of the night, this one comes in. She had nothing in her hands, and she just started like pole dancing and like hung upside down and like pulled her little panty thing to the side. And you know how like clowns like pull out ribbon out of their sleeve or something? This bitch pulled it out of her vagina, at least 20 feet of ribbon out of her vagina. And then she wrapped it around the girl I was with. Wrapped it around her like a scarf. And my friend, she goes, "It's dry."
She really said it's dry?
Yeah, she's like, "Oh my god, it's dry." And then she threw it off her, and then that was the end of the ping pong show.
Yeah.
And then we got back into the cart, and the cart took us back to the night strip where you go out.
It's dry.
It was like $10.
Yeah, that's well worth the price of admission. I'd pay $10 for that.
You couldn't take your phone out. Yeah, and that was like you couldn't touch anybody. It was like weird. It was like all like foreigners, so all white people. Like no one was looking each other in the eye because we knew we weren't supposed to be there. Like it's really shady business, and like if you go to the right one, you could probably find somebody. Like you hear the stories, like people like fucking goats and shit and.
Wait, what? Shit, fucking goats?
Yeah, bro. You ever heard like in like Mexico, people like fuck like girls get fucked by horses and shit? Like,
bro, not the girls.
You can.
There's a place in Colombia where people fuck goats.
Yeah, you can do like if you go to the well, not the right but the wrong place, you could end up at one where they're doing some weird shit.
I just don't know.
That was all very impressive sounding, but the lady that shot the dart out of her coochie, that deserves an applause.
Yeah, them kegels was gold standard.
Standard. Oh man, bro, that's damn.
They could probably pop a watermelon with them lips.
Shit, probably if she's shooting darts.
Shooting darts out the vagina, bro. Like y'all, nah.
Hey, what if someone challenged you to darts and beat you playing like that?
With that
gotta show me the fade. Gotta show me the fade, bro. You're not gonna disrespect me like that at my game. You gotta show me the fade.
That's probably the wildest.
That's like saying like, oh, I'm about to hit game winner. Let me shoot half court. Bang, nigga. Easy. Besides
the ladyboy bars, those were probably the weirdest things too. Just it'd be like it's like a strip club where they like serving drinks and shit, and they're butt naked, but it'll be like all titty up front and then just wee on the bottom.
Oh. No, I'm good on that.
Yeah. Can't take your phone out there either.
I bet.
and it's just like the Wild West out there, man. Like I felt like I was in like Westworld or something, dog. Because like you just walk by and they want you to get
Westworld.
That show's fire.
I tried one time. I couldn't get into it though.
No, it's so good. But you just walk by and they want you to get in their bar and they'll just grab your junk and be like drag you into their bar like, oh, come in here, and then they'll just grab you by the dick and just drag you in.
Bro, it's about to be 5 degrees in Canada.
When?
Next week.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
It don't matter. Either way, bitch, it's terrible. He says Celsius or Fahrenheit. What does that matter, bitch? It's still below freezing.
What part are you going to?
I'm going to the Rock. I'm going to Banff. Going to go see the Rocky Mountains of Canada. So.
The Rocky Mountains of Canada.
Hey, I thought that shit was sus too until I saw the pictures. I was like, whoa, they got some different shit up here. It's like, cause you know how like the Rockies basically run through, you know, all the Colorados, yeah.
Right.
But like it's just different up there because theirs is more woodsy and they have like emerald green lakes and mooses and animals. But then you go to like Colorado and shit like that. What's that rookie that played for Toronto that was getting cooked by LeBron?
OG.
All of them?
Nah, the one that.
Are you talking about OG or Siakam?
The good one.
All of them.
That's his name? Yeah,
OG
He gonna
Triple
be
OG.
straight. He gonna be straight. I like him. I like his game.
Yeah, he does look like he's gonna be decent.
I like his game. I think they need to. Fred. The crazy part is, hey, I hated on Fred VanVleet because he got a funny ass name, but that boy was out there trying to hoop, bro. He was about the only one that was trying to play out there, bro. That man DeRozan got ghosts, bro. That shit crazy. I don't understand.
It's the same thing that's been happening. Him and Larry.
Oh no! Don't sleep on Larry, bro. Larry was trying to ball, bro. Like there was nothing. Like Larry was getting in foul trouble early, but he was knocking down shots, dog. Like it's DeRozan. It's literally DeRozan. Like how are you an MVP candidate the whole year, and then you just come in the playoffs and just get swept? Like
You think it has something to do with him coming out saying he had depression and anxiety?
I didn't know about that.
Maybe it got
I didn't know about that. He had that.
Yeah, he wrote he like tweeted about it. He's like I'm depressed.
Oh.
He did a story for the Players Tribune.
Yeah, the Players Tribune. Him and Kevin Love came out and said they have like anxiety and depression issues.
Well, that could definitely be it then. Shit, like that is definitely a big factor. I did not know that.
Yeah. So like when it comes to big time crunch time,
Not even
like,
that, or probably he just not
sometimes-
like focused on the game, or like he just gets bored.
Right,
I'm saying like
that's
he
what
gets
I'm saying.
bored after the first 30 games of the season. Like you're just like, oh, okay.
No, but I'm saying like once and then think about the mental aspect of LeBron coming at your throat 4 years in a row and ending your shit. That shit builds up after after hitting 2 buzzer beaters on your head in a series.
That was the same series. That was the same series.
Yes, bro. Game 1 and Game 3, Ponde head
Oh
top.
man, bro. Hey,
Wait, he hit a game winner in game one?
no.
Game 2,
He hit a game winner.
Game 1 he hit a
No.
game winner. Game 2 he hit 7 fadeaways, and Game 3 he
I
hit
think
another
he hit
game
the
winner.
game winner in Indiana. I think we were taking on the wrong game. I was about to say,
yeah.
bro, he didn't not hit 2 games. If he hit a game winner,
Man, y'all out here giving.
I was about to say, if he hit a game winner twice on the LeBrontos Raptors, bro, I'm dead, bro. They said they asked Fred VanVleet how you feel about the LeBronto jokes. He said, I don't give a fuck.
That whole city
Nigga
sick.
savage, dog. I don't give a fuck. Hey, the Lowry memes be getting my ass, bro. Like
The Drake
Nah.
ones too. Do you see the Drake one where it looks like he's like staring off into space, and it has Rihanna with like 23 in lotion
speaking
on her
about
stomach?
Rihanna, bro, y'all heard this man Drake about to get 5 bonus tracks on the album dedicated to the Rihanna breakup.
Oh
I'm
my
ready.
God. Niggas is about
Hey,
to be.
I saw
Yeah.
one tweet. It said, man, this nigga Drake kind of come out here trying to fuck up the summer for everybody.
That thing is woman inside me. Cause the way I wear my teeth and my dreams.
Where do you want to take me?
Said Drake trying to fuck up the summer for everybody, bro. I started laughing, bro. That shit crazy. He really is about to fuck the summer up for everybody.
Let me just get my Twitter draft ready.
Oh man, this shit crazy, dog. Like, cause Rihanna came out. I mean, I felt where she was coming from though. Like, if you think about it, like,
No, yeah, she's in the right because first of all, she embarrassed him, or he embarrassed her.
Hold on. You guys gotta fill me in.
oh, so basically they did like this award. Was it at the award show or something like? What?
Yeah, the award show.
And he basically,
he put her
basically
up.
like, yeah, girl, I really like you. I just wanted to let you know.
I'm in love. He said,
Yeah,
I'm in love with you. He said, I've been in love with you since I was 22. And she first of all, if you dating her, she don't want none of her business out like that.
And then, and second of all,
And
she was just like,
yeah.
"Damn, man, you kind of clingy. Yeah, you drizzy, but I'm Riri.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like she's like, you drizzy, but I'm Riri, and it's just like, you know, like you kind of on me right now. And then I know Chris Brown laughing at home, bro. Like that gotta be he-heing, bro. But then like she basically said that, and then like they kind of like fell off after that. Everybody was like, yeah, Riri Drake, we better get Riri and Drake. And then it kind of just like went off, like disappeared. Nobody really like paid attention to it. And he finally came out on Instagram and said, Riri came out on Instagram. She said, yeah, the relationship between me and Drake, yeah, I don't even know if we're friends at this point, but you know, I still got love for him.
They didn't have like a fallout or anything. They're just
Yeah,
not.
she's like, you know,
talking.
I still got love for him at the end of the day. And then like they said Drizzy unfollowed her. I I was like, bro,
got
nigga, how
bitter.
niggas know that shit though? Like, apparently Drizzy unfollowed her because that just happens. Like, you gotta do some research to know. You gotta do some research to find if like somebody unfollowing your ass. You know, like, so.
And that's crazy that's like a important thing these days that you have to like look into to know like the deeper scoop of stuff. Because I know, Lord knows, if I'm looking up to see if this girl's still dating some dude, I look to see if she's still following him on Instagram.
That's a lot of work.
Bet your ass, though. I'm going to know. And then there go that moon emoji on the next pic.
The picture feed, but I'm not going through the followers. Fuck that.
There go the double eyes on the next emoji on the next pic.
The game changed.
You're not the game, bro.
Wait, you didn't even say. We didn't even talk about the Rihanna thing. We just stopped. So yeah, we just stopped. So basically, the whole.
What were we talking about
with Rihanna and Drake? So basically, he's about to make this album, and he said he unfollowed her.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
gonna make 5 songs about her, like that 5 song.
He said this?
I mean, it's it's a rumor, but everybody's speculating like, and he's gonna make 5 sad songs about her.
5 sad
about dedicated to the Rihanna situation. I'm like, damn.
Oh my god! I bet one of these songs gonna be called Robin or something.
I know, but I said Chris Brown gonna be hell. Chris Brown laughing, dog. This shit. You cannot see. You can't be here right next to me. Don't you see Riri right next to me? Hey man, he's like, yeah. Who can't be next to me now, huh, motherfucker? Apparently, yo ass.
Damn. He really gonna fuck up the summer, bro.
I might be the only person in America that is not trying to hear 5 songs about this man crying about Rihanna.
Yeah, you are the only one.
Yeah, for real.
Cause I'm gonna be eating that bitch up like going crap my face, bro. Licking my fingers.
Why?
You the only one. Bro, you know what I was thinking?
Everything this sad boy Drake has to say already.
There's never enough. That shit is like a drug. I still remember when fucking Take Care came out and we were all at somebody's house and Devin opened the door like it was Christmas morning telling us like Santa had just come. He said, Take Care drop. Or I think like Marvin's Rubin dropped just the same. He's like, he opened the door. He said, New Drake. And he just closed the door.
We listened to Marvin. I'll never forget, dog. That shit was crazy. Ant was like, listen to this shit, dog. This is that new Marvin's room. We were in front of Jeannie house. And this when me and Jeannie wasn't cool. He's like, listen to this new, he's like, this shit fire, dog. So, me and Ant, we getting blown. And we in the car. I'm just like, you like this shit? I was like, this shit terrible, bro. Like, this shit, it's cool. He's just speaking. And then.
He had to hear
No, I forgot what I was doing, bro. But like, I think I was. I think I was driving though. Like, I think I was driving, and I played it, and then
that drive turned.
I actually
just
slow. Like started listening to like what he was saying, like because like this was before when like everything Drake dropped wasn't always catchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was Drake, but like it's not like how it is now. Drake shit can be trash now and people still gonna vibe to it. Like I'm I'm a victim of this shit too. Like More Life, I bump that shit every day. Like I still bump it every day. And I'm just like,
I'm surprised by how many people I see on Apple Music still listening to that. You know what I mean?
Cause that shit is fire.
You talking about what? You talking about More Life or you just talking about like Drake in general?
No. I feel you if you want to listen to Drake. I like Drake too, but I'm surprised by how many people still listen.
Bruh, because it's fire, dog. Like,
it is so fire.
I honestly think it's his top 3 albums now. Like the more I listen to it, bro, like
Ice Melts.
You like Ice Melts? Okay, Ice Melts is like literally one of the trash.
My favorite song on that whole thing is probably Teenage Fever.
My favorite song on there is probably Lose You, Passion Fruit, and Madiba. Actually, no, the track with Georgia. That shit was shit. Oh my god,
bro! I even fuck with 4422 and Drake. Oh my god,
dog! When people don't realize when it first came out, they were just like, "What is this?" Because it wasn't no rap Drake. But then like you come back to it, and like there's just literally everything on the album. Like that track, Lose You might be one of his best tracks to date. Like
Shit is so
Lose
good.
You might be one of his best tracks, top 5 Drake, to be honest. Like, that's a top 5 track.
I don't even listen to the song with Kanye.
Or another
that
track
much.
that I just started getting on, Do Not Disturb.
That song with Kanye's trash.
From If You're
Do Not
Reading This?
No, that's on
that's
More Life.
That's on More Life.
Do Not
More Life.
Disturb. Like, go. You know what? When you get off this podcast, go listen to Do Not Disturb. Blast that shit and be like, what is this nigga talking about? And just chill, bro. I don't know what dog that. I was like, why did I?
No, yeah, More Life. More Life is fine. I've been listening. I listen to it too, like every now. You'll see my face on the Apple Music.
Yeah, I was like,
logo.
what?
With my shit will be there.
Everyone's face is on here. I'm looking at it
My face on it.
Oh.
now. Let me see. Yup. So's Dorsey. He's right here too.
I was like, why am I sleeping on this shit? Yeah, bro. I'm just saying though, man. Like that man. When I first listened to Marvin's Room, I drove, and then I actually listened to the words, and then like I had the song all the way up, and the next thing you know, it was like
Emotion.
I had to see which one Do Not Disturb.
Yeah. Oh no. Do Not Disturb is probably top 2 in that.
and Do Not Disturb. Lose You, dog. Lose You is literally one of his best tracks ever, bro. Bro, and
no. Ooh.
Lose You is
You said what?
that song is next. Lose You.
Bro, Lose You in the Whip,
I
bro.
don't like Soft Boy Drake anymore, but I
Bro, Lose You in the Whip, bro. Oh my god, that bitch.
Let me load up More Life for the drive to work.
Oh my god, Lose You be hitting my ass, bro. I be like, man.
I think, yeah, I don't really listen to this album anymore.
Get It Together is one of my favorites. It's really good to me.
Get it together, dog. I be jamming, dog. But lately though, I've been on that Madiba, bro. That bare piece. Oh my god, that Madiba be hitting, dog.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, that shit. And was it like, I love how it's like a playlist, so you just like, once it gets to the next song, it just connects and then it hits
Yeah,
that.
no, that was like the fire too. Like, and there's the only track I really didn't like. Like, I didn't actually like the hype tracks on there, other than what was Sacrifice? Sacrifice, my shit too, bro. Yo.
Yeah, Sacrifice is really good. Oh, this thing is fire. This whole thing is good. I'm looking at it.
Free Smoke is probably the only song that still gets run on my phone.
But yeah, Free
Wow.
Smoke, really?
I don't even hear Free Smoke.
Well,
I skip
skip
that.
that.
You guys like
Not, bro, it's not even about sad. Bro, nothing on the album is like Sad Boy though. Like what songs are Sad Boy on there other than like Nothing Into Something's, Teenage Fever, bro? Madai provide them in fucking
no Lose You's a sad boy.
what?
No, it ain't.
Bro, that's that Negro spiritual. That's a Negro spiritual, bro.
Church.
Like that's a motherfucking Negro spiritual, bro. That man is just speak. He literally just speaking on. He's speaking on real shit, like his experience growing up and shit like that. That's not a Sad Boy track. That's a Negro spiritual. But then like I say, a Sad Boy track is like Nothing Into Somethings. That's definitely a Sad Boy track. That shit, bro. Nothing Into Something speak my whole existence, nigga. Like. Cause Andrea ain't tell me shit about getting married. You need to edit that out. She ain't tell me nothing about getting married, bro. That shit was crazy. At least an invitation or something, a statement or something. Oh, man, I was like, bro, how does he know? Can't just leave it off that way.
He just.
Oh man.
It's like he just be in a room in your. To your whole shit.
Oh, Scary Terry. I gotta get this man jersey. Real talk. Wait, Drew Bledsoe at the game? Drew Bledsoe at the game. Drew Bledsoe at the game, dog. I'm sick. Whoa.
That's
JJ
crazy.
Redick, bro, what you doing?
What do you think was better? If you're reading this, it's too late, or More Life?
I don't know. More. If you're reading this too late, got.
Personally,
If you're reading this too late, got Star 67 on that bitch. That shit be hitting my ass.
That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite Drake songs of all time.
Is a sad track, Leo?
I don't remember what song that
He
is.
said, I remember. I remember
man,
the
boy, here we go. Brand new Beretta. Can't wait till the let's go.
Oh, Oh no, hold on. If it's that song,
And then the second transition.
Facts. Yeah. Ooh.
I never ever thought I'd see that in my life. Now we in these because the boys are getting right.
Bruh.
I was on
when
TV,
I heard
man,
that,
50
I heard
rest of
it.
the year.
with Travis Scott.
Chopped and Screwed. That shit changed my life.
Chopped and Screwed.
No, definitely. If you're
Star 67, Jungle, and Madonna. Chopped and Screwed.
you guys have more life over there.
Yeah, bro, dog.
Ooh. Okay.
Like, cause
I'm having a hard
like,
time deciding.
go start from finish. Like, if you look at it, real talk, right? If you look at it, it's just like,
Jungle.
I haven't gone
oh
through.
my god, this man Embiid is hooping. The thing about if you reading this is too late, it had a lot of hype tracks on it. So I'm just saying, like, it has to be an everyday. Like, I feel like you just have to have an everyday listen. That's why everybody understand. Like, when it comes to that's why when it comes to Pimp a Butterfly, like, it's just a setting. Like, To Pimp a Butterfly is a Negro spiritual all across, from start to finish. But you're not listening to Pimp a Butterfly at the club. You're not listening to Pimp a Butterfly, with your girl. You're not listening to Pimp a Butterfly with, like, that's just it's a kickback. Like, you just gotta enjoy it. So with more, I feel like if you're reading this is too late, it's just like it's hype, but at the same time it's just more hype. There ain't other than like Madonna.
That's why I like. I like Flex.
Oh, but for sure though. But the only time you gonna listen to some Flex, you ain't gonna listen. Well, you don't never get sad, and I don't. God forbid you and Brenda ever break up. I don't know. If that ever happens. I'm not saying, but if it does happen, you gonna listen to some sad music. I don't know if you're gonna be sad, but when you listen to some sad music, you could probably relate to some shit. If your girl ever cheated on you, I'm not saying that either. But if you cheat on you, you gonna feel what Drake said about He's like, this bitch, this motherfucker. Why she did me like that?
Fuck that nigga.
But I'm just saying though, like,
yeah, I guess I just don't have enough Saturday.
for real, like,
I like happy
I
music.
know, I feel you.
Not a
What do
bad
you mean
thing.
you don't like sad music? Did you like Kid Cudi? Saddest nigga on the planet.
Yeah, but I can
Oh,
relate.
correct.
To that.
Okay, say you can relate to that. You can't relate to the heartbreak because you never had that shit. But if your ass grew up with some heartbreak, nigga, like Frank and them niggas be talking to your ass. They're like, I told Vic the same thing. I was like, you can't relate to these sick shit because you ain't had your heart broke yet. But I was like, you just wait. I was like, you feeling some shit now. You just wait, you wait.
Preach.
Your time will come, bro. So,
Cause Lord knows in my darkest time, karaoke became the most played song on my iTunes.
Karaoke still is like my shit from Thank Me Later. Like, actually, no, the Resistance still be hitting my ass. See, that's what people.
That's the one. Is that yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, see, the thing.
My brother said Resistance is Drake's best song
The thing you
ever.
don't understand is truly like I vividly remember like what I was in the Pontiac. I think
when those songs came out, there was something it was like the perfect timing of when all this stuff came out and what was going on.
We weren't even hanging out with Denzel and Trev and all this yet. Like, it was just,
Bro, I remember these times I was still in your car listening to this shit. You used to force me.
like, I remember like I remember we played it and me and Ant would just be blazed, and we would be on the side of Ant house just dunzo. That's all me and Ant did, bro. Just straight blazed. And bro, like, we used to ride around, listen to that shit. I will never forget this part too. I didn't know Fancy had a second part till 2 years later. You want to know how crazy I went when I heard the second part of Fancy? 2 years later, I was coming home from Cross Creek. I'll never forget this. I was coming home from Cross Creek, turning on the Bruce B. Downs. I let Fancy play, I never let it play, and I was like, go ahead, I'm letting it ride.
Mm-hmm.
That second part dropped that shit, and I was blazed, bro. So that part came out with I'm like, what the fuck? I started looking around like, what the fuck? What in the action? He said 5.5 boys, asses off.
Cinderella's about to lose the glass
Bro,
off a
I'm
foot.
in my car losing my mind, dog. Like losing my mind. How this fire that shit was, dog. Like, oh my god, bruh.
Hey, when's the last time you guys heard a song for the first time and it made you yell at the speaker?
That Saba.
You know a song that's so fire, you just sitting there like, oh fuck.
I'm trying to think. Either that. Kevin's Heart. Kevin's Heart from J. Cole. That whole Saba. When I first listened to the Saba album, that first 4 tracks.
Let me see.
Let's see what else got me all hyped.
This last weekend, EP.
Who?
The Weeknd's last
no,
shit.
I didn't get that hype toward. I mean, I felt it, but I didn't get like hype.
Oh no, Nice for What? Nice for What had me.
I mean,
But I mean, if we're talking about like where I got like, I don't know, man. It's been a while. Like where I was like, this is something I'm gonna listen. It might have been More Life, honestly. Cause More Life, I remember I was in Korea when that came out.
You want to talk about like actually Up Out My Seat? Yeah, Nothing Into Something's literally had me. Oh, stop it! Scary. Oh, you gotta like be like Nothing Into Something's. When I first heard that shit, bro, I was in the fetal position, bro. That shit was crazy. Oh, he traveled. What the fuck? We giving Ben Simmons calls out here?
I think the last song that really had me hyped like that when I first heard it was probably that song Okra that Tyler dropped a month or 2 ago. That one did have me yelling at my car speaker.
Oprah? What?
Okra.
You said Kevin's Heart had you yelling at your speaker?
Yeah, bro, just for that shit he was speaking, nigga, like. And then when he said that I get the when I want, I get the skirt when I want. I was like, damn. And it.
Yeah, I watched Devin's video for that, and I was like, oh shit.
And then it hit me, bro. Like, you gotta understand what he says. Like, I get the skirt when I want. I get the skirt when I wasn't really thinking. I was like, okay, skirt when I want, like skirt. But then he's like, I get the skirt. Oh.
And then I get to skirt when I want.
Damn. He said the same line. It meant 2 different things. What the fuck? Like, he said the same line, bro. I was like,
that shit was real as fuck.
And yeah, he was just basically speaking on it. It was a line that, but you say for songs though, it's literally Nothing Into Something's probably. It's 2017, because that More Life came after Damn. So like, yeah, the last song. Trying to think what else came out in 2017. You know,
all the Future albums, both the Future and Hendrix.
Nah, I didn't get anything hyped off of that.
Uzi, Love Is Rage Part 2.
I listen to Sauce It Up though. I like Sauce It Up now.
Nah, hey, the realest song that Uzi is that Dark Queen.
Nah, I like 444 plus 222.
Oh my god. 44 22.
No, not that one. I'm talking about
okay, I
Uzi's.
was about to say.
The breathe in, breathe out, breathe in.
Shake it out. Shake it.
Shake that ass. Speed it up. Yeah, that was my. Yeah, that's just like that's one of those albums that like it's really good to me just because it's like what I was doing when it came out and like when I was listening to it. So it's like it's always gonna make me. It's always going to be probably a better album than it actually is, and that's a real thing. Like an album can probably be like not that great, but because of like what era you were in your life when you listen to it, it makes the album that much like more better than it should be probably. But the thing is with Drake, when he was dropping his shit, even if it was good or bad, everybody would seem to be going through some shit.
That's what I was gonna say. I think the reason I like Drake is because I was having so much fun when he was dropping those albums.
That first album, bro, everybody was lit.
I was having a lot of fun during that time. So like that would always be the soundtrack on the way home.
Right, or at those parties.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's there's a like that 18 to 25-year-old group when those albums first came out, even 16 to 25, that just resonated with them. So it's just always going to be immortal.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, to make music, you got your shit got to be timeless. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be everything.
Yeah.
Like, you could.
Even Views right now, like if I go back and play Views and I'll just be like, yo, this shit is fire.
Yes.
And when I first heard it, I was like, it's good. Like I like it. Like there's nothing wrong with it. But now I can hear it like now, and I'll be like,
I listen to like Views, and Views was more of a sad boy. It had sad boy albums. It was a sad boy album. Like
right. With Grammys thrown in.
Yeah, Grammys was thrown in there, and then you had Hype. Oh my god, Hype, that baby. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Real thing. Bloom, 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 bloom. What's another track? They had 9 on there, but then you had like You With Me, he had like Redemption, he had that track with Party Next Door on there. Keep the Family Close. The whole album was literally just it was like for the sad people. He also had the one track on there that everybody like
the Cheesecake one.
And that's another thing too, like the Cheesecake one still, but everybody don't understand, like when he made Western Road Flows, like if that was on any other album, that would have been like top 5 ever. People sleep on that Western Road Flows, like.
Now that song is the only song from that album,
but people be sleeping on that shit.
That album got almost no play for me. I'll probably listen to that album all the way through like twice. Maybe once, honestly. I might not have even gone through it twice.
I'm trying to think. I just
that whole album is most of my iTunes top 25. You got
Faithful,
Too
Fire
Good.
and Desire. Yeah, this is basically a sad boy album. Hotline Bling was on here. Like I would say Views is probably his worst album. Like I would put Views at the bottom. I'm gonna do a video before Drake's album dropping on my top albums. But yeah, Views is probably his worst album. Like, but that's not even saying that it's bad. Just saying that it's just his.
What's his best album?
It's tough. Take Care, More Life.
Thank Me Later is not top 2.
Nah, I went back to Thank Me Later, man, and just like.
It was good, and I think I agree with Dev.
Like if you would have made Thank Me Later now, like it would not do well as it did before.
I think it would do well, but like hit for hit, I think hit for hit, it doesn't match up to some of the stuff he has.
What's the number one hit on Thank Me Later? I think it's like Over
Marvin's Room.
No, let's Take Care.
Oh, I know on Thank Me Later. I thought we were talking about.
No, I put Thank Me Later as his top.
Take Care. I thought we were talking about Take Care.
No,
Thank Me Later definitely isn't even in the top 3.
Yeah, because you gotta look at it. You got like his Find Your Love,
Karaoke,
Find Your Love,
Resistance.
Miss Me. I'm saying what was his hits, which was Find Your Love, Miss Me, and Over. Yeah.
Over.
Even now that's an Over. I never liked Over. Like I skip Over.
What was the one? There's one with Nicki Minaj. The one with Nicki Minaj.
Up All Night. That wasn't his. That wasn't a hit. That wasn't a hit though. That wasn't a single. Like that wasn't a hit either. Like it didn't come out.
Oh, that's true. You're talking about single.
It was literally Miss Me. Miss Me was played everywhere. Over was played everywhere, and Find Your Love because he had Rihanna in the video. That was the one with Rihanna video, right? When they're in like Barbados or somewhere. Like,
I think so. I mean, he was in the island because he had Movado.
It was Rihanna was in that video, and she was also in another video. She was in 2 videos. She was in the Square Root of 66 is something. That one.
That was his Rihanna song.
Which one was that one? Oh nah. What's my name? Yeah, but Take Care. The reason why Take Care was so legendary too is because Take Care was like after Thank Me Later. Everyone was like, "Yo, what has he got for us?" Like, there's no way he can top. There's no way he can do So Far Gone, then do Thank Me Later, and have another one for us.
Oh God, nah! It's got to Take Care. Has got to be number 1. I just looked at this track list: Headlines, Crew Love, Take Care, Marvin's Room.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, fucking right. The Motto.
Cameras, Good Ones Go, Doing It Wrong. Oh man, Hate Sleeping Alone.
That Good Ones Go. That got serious run in my car.
Good Ones Go. When it came on that second part. That was his. But the thing is, that was his trademark. Like the second part of songs. You know, like. Second part of songs. Remember when he did Damn, I'm trying to say. You know what? Another favorite track Drake's mine. Like if we include mixtapes, then So Far Gone is probably my best from him. Number one. So Far Gone is literally his best ever. Like nothing touches Lust for Life, bro. Nothing touches that track. I don't care what nobody. Lust for Life is his best track ever.
Man, I'll go with Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Bro, I will never forget how overplayed I played Lust for Life. I literally played Lust for Life 50 times, bro. We would smoke and then me, Guck, and Ant, and be like, yo, play for Lust for Life. All right, cool. We're gonna let Lust for Life ride. I remember when we slowed Lust for Life down for the first time years later. Oh my God. Yo.
Yeah, So Far Gone was fire as hell. Even a little bit, November 18th. A Night Off
is my shit.
I'm
saying it's literally his, like, if you include mixtape, it's his best.
Every song is a hit.
What's your favorite track all time of his track?
Of Drake's?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Dog.
I'm gonna have to look.
Wait, because I think it's off So Far Gone too. Was Say What's Real on
Yeah,
there?
Say What's Real was on there.
Yeah, that's my favorite Drake.
But the thing is, see what I'm saying is though, like that's like those tracks are like some of those remix. He made Lust for Life. That was like his track. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, Al Horford blocked it into the goal. Come on, man. But like Lust for Life, bro. When he made, oh my dog,
Karaoke might be my favorite.
Karaoke's my sad boy shit. But like Lust for Life, dog. The way like, because this is when I first started like
or The Resistance.
This is when I first started like blowing trees too. Like, I listened to it and then the way it just those sounds and it just hit the.
Hey, hold the phone. Shut it down. That might be another one too. God damn, this nigga has been putting out hits for goddamn 10 years. You see what I'm saying though? Is like everybody forgets how great Drake is because they take everything for granted of what he's already done. Like the man has dropped, has literally dropped hit after hit after hit after hit. Stop it, Scary.
You think people are?
Yes, bro. Every year, bro. Like he's discredited every year. Oh no, there's some more Drake soft shit. Some more Drake singing shit. Oh, some more Drake. Oh, this shit's whack. Oh, Drake just takes other people's shit. Oh, it's whack. Like, come on now, man. The man has been given.
I mean, yeah, when you're at the top, people are gonna hate, but I think for the most part, he's getting more credit.
He doesn't get his credit. His stats talk for itself. He's not getting the credit that he should. He should literally be like a saint. He should be like Kendrick Lamar. Like Kendrick Lamar is somebody that literally doesn't get discredited. Bro, you cannot say anything bad about Kendrick. Like.
But I've seen a lot of people say that To Pimp a Butterfly wasn't good.
Bro.
I've seen plenty of it.
To Pimp a Butterfly is literally one of the hot.
I'm not saying it's not good.
No. You're saying when it first came out, people said it wasn't good. I'm just saying as a mass, as a total, it is literally like 95 to 5% who people say To Pimp a Butterfly is a bad album. Like, it's literally the top 10 greatest rap album ever. Top 5 actually, might be top 5. It's literally one of the most acclaimed albums ever. Like To Pimp a Butterfly is sacred now in hip hop. You can't touch that album.
I'm telling you, I've seen.
I don't know. I'm saying that you said you've seen people. I'm saying that's the higher ups, like the bigs, like it's not touched. It's not touched. Like somebody at Taco Bell can say it's bad. But I'm saying when you eat, I'm just saying somebody at Taco Bell can be like, oh, To Pimp a Butterfly is trash. Somebody at Target can be like, To Pimp a Butterfly is trash. But when you got literally every artist ever that's done it in the game saying To Pimp a Butterfly is probably one of the greatest rap albums ever, it doesn't matter at that point.
But I'm saying, are people in the game trying Drake?
Yes! Every day! Like, what the fuck is this, Drake? Like, you're better than this. What is this island shit? You're a fake ass island. You're not even from the islands. Like, they discredit everything he does now. Like, they discredit everything he does. Kendrick Lamar does not get frowned upon. When Kendrick Lamar drops something, it is praised. It is awaited. When Drake drops something, it's like, oh, he's gonna drop some soft shit. Like, you just did it. You just did it yourself. And higher reviewers do the same thing. Like,
I mean, but to say that he's dropping soft shit doesn't.
Well, I'm just saying, people are saying since it's soft, it's bad. That's what people are doing.
I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying though, people do that. So when you, close these niggas. kills him.
It's the first half,
Bro. You know how I go when you finish the half. Whoever finished the half usually wins the game.
Yeah, we'll see.
Bro, they're about to be down.
I mean, I hope they lose this game too.
Me too.
I'm just saying.
Buy me some pants tomorrow or something. He hit the Jamaican. Oh man. But yeah, man, I'm just saying, like, yeah, he doesn't get the praise. Like, it's like the same thing when it goes for same thing when it goes for, I wouldn't say Eminem no more because everybody shit on that Revival album. But like, even when it comes to Eminem as a rapper, like, no one's gonna try to come at Eminem as a rapper. You know, like, he could drop this pop album and everybody's like, the album was trash, but we know Eminem will slice and dice you and nobody's trying to mess with him. So like, it's the same thing. Like, Eminem, I mean, this man Drake has dropped so many albums, so many classics, so many, you know, it's hit after hit after hit after hit. And people still have the audacity to say it's trash.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive, niggas